Hi everyone. Now we're going to look at the present perfect and the past simple. The present perfect is formed using the subject plus have or has plus the past participle. Past participle is the verb plus ed, unless it's an irregular past participle, but we have verbs like worked, played, seen, etc. Here are some examples. I have eaten. She has lived here since 2007. Have you seen the movie Parasite? The present perfect can be used to talk about past experiences, recent past actions, and with words like yet and already for emphasis. Let's look at some examples. To talk about past experiences, we can say something like, I have been to France, but I have never been to Mozambique. Have you ever taken an online course? Can you believe it? She's never seen Star Wars. Now notice the words never and ever. These are adverbs that come in the middle position between the auxiliary verb have or has and the past participle. We can use the present perfect also to talk about recent past actions. Here are some examples. Ow, I've cut my finger. She is exhausted because she's run 10 kilometers. And we can use the present perfect with yet and already for emphasis. Here are some examples. Have you eaten yet? No, I haven't eaten yet. And yes, I've already eaten. Notice that the word yet is used with questions and negative sentences, and it comes at the end. And the word already comes in the middle position. We form the past simple by adding ed to the verb, or there are also irregular forms. Let's look at some examples. Wendell worked at a bank for 30 years, then he retired. We're talking about something that happened in the past and is no longer happening. Wendell worked at a bank during a certain time period for 30 years. He doesn't work there anymore. Then he retired. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning and had a cup of coffee. Got up and had, these are examples of irregular past tense verbs. Suzanne ran 10 kilometers yesterday. Again, ran is the irregular form, and it is the past simple of run. Do you know the irregular forms of past simple and past participle verbs? If you don't, you should learn them. You should study them. They're on page 165 of your book. Let's take a moment to look or to compare the present perfect and the past simple. We use the present perfect when we're not being specific about when something happened. We use the past simple when we talk about something that happened at a particular time. Here are some examples. I've been to Barcelona 4 times. I went to Barcelona last year. The first one, in the first sentence, we're not being specific. I've been there 4 times in my life. I'm not being specific about that. I went to Barcelona last year. This might be the beginning of a story. Bill has hurt his leg. We're not being specific about when he did it. But we can ask the question, though. Oh, when did it happen? Notice that we use the auxiliary verb did to ask a question. When did it happen? He hurt it yesterday playing football. In the first sentence, it's present perfect, has hurt, but in the third sentence here, we're using the past simple. He heard it yesterday playing football because we're talking about a specific event. That's all for the grammar lesson now. It's a good idea for you to do some exercises and practice this so that you can master the present perfect and the past simple forms.